Hello there, what is going on everybody? So with the release of the Clone Wars, I have been putting some of my extra clone troopers together, and this is actually an early unit I've done. Some people have asked me kind of about the basing material and what this is, and there's a lot of different versions of this. I know Games Workshop has like a Martian Earth or something like that, but I am using this larger one-step Mojave Mud Crackle Paint from Green Stuff World. And I like it. It's a real thick bottle. And this was the first unit I had done. Well, I've done some more, but like there was some lessons learned with doing something like this. And one of the things I wanted to get away from was having it kind of be like how it's very thin in some places and thicker in other places. And so I've done a couple more different units of clone troopers, and one of the problems I noticed is that, like, I primed them all in white and I put this on, and so when it started to crack, you could see the white underneath. And what I've decided I was going to do next time is paint the bases before I put the Crackle Paint on, so this way when they crack I could see the color underneath. And I was thinking I'll just do them all in black, so because in here I've gone back and I put a wash over them, so you can see some of those. It's a little bit thicker of a wash there, but you can still see some of the white underneath, and I was trying to get away from that. So I've got some different units here, and I painted these bases beforehand, and these guys I painted their bases red, and it looked really good. Now they still had a little bit of wet paint when I applied the Crackle Paint, so there was a little bit of a swirl effect on some of these, but I think they came out pretty good. Like this one near his foot right there, you can kind of see it's it has this almost like bleeding kind of ripple effect going through it, which is really cool. But the cool thing is I've done it differently with different units. So I've got these these mint chocolate chip clones over here, and I painted their bases green. And I'm thinking, even if you're not going to paint your clones any different, this is just a great way to make units look different. If you're going with like some kind of crackle or some kind of cracked earth kind of thing, is just paint the base color different before you apply the crackle effect, so you can have some where it's white or blue or black or whatever, and so it's just the ground beneath them. And that's one way to really make your units kind of distinct. I mean, a lot of people already paint the ring around their bases, and you can certainly do that, but this is just an extra cool little way to kind of make your units stand out. And you'll notice that, like this unit here, these bases are way different than these over here because there's a lot more crack, and these have a lot less crack, and that's just basically the thickness. I put this stuff on really thick, like I didn't even use it. I just squeezed it directly on this time, like blop blop blop, like 3 or 4 big blops, and I only used a brush to kind of move it around and make sure it was kind of evenly distributed, but it was on real thick this time. And then these guys, I did them like a dark gray. There we go, before they went on. So there we go. Getting a nice good close-up on the crackles. I love the effect, and I'm going to do a little more. I'm not done with these guys yet. This is still a work in progress because I have some more work to do on the bases, and I think I'll probably still go back through and put a little bit of a wash on some of them. Yeah, I'm really liking how that you can see that there's 3 different units here, and they're all pretty distinct. Obviously, the mint chocolate chip guys are have some green highlighting, and I used a brown wash on them. But and then of course, like the red guys are a little lighter, and the gray guys are a little bit darker. But I could make them all look exactly the same and just have the bases a little bit different. So I thought that was kind of fun, and I thought I'd just kind of showcase it for you. I was thinking about doing a whole video dealing with like how to apply this, but it's just so so straightforward and simple. It's basically like, gosh, I put some in there. Basically, I'll put some right here, and it's as simple as just going like boop, 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 boop. And I want it on about that thick. And then I take a brush and then move it around a little bit, but you want it to be real thick like that. And it's kind of viscous, and it'll stay kind of in one spot, and that's about how thick you apply it to the base. And yep, and it's beautiful. So all right, that's all I got for you guys today. Stay tuned for more. There's a Star Wars trailer coming out Monday, Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, so stay tuned for that. right, I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget to enter the giveaway. Just go ahead and like and subscribe and leave a comment and, you know, all that good stuff. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, have a great day.